So it's 5:41 and I have less than 20 minutes on the studio, which I rented out for 12 hours. So yes, do the math, I've been here since 6 this morning and it has been an absolute dream doing this. And I just want to take you through what it took me to get to this space where I was able to plan out for essentially a full 12 hours. It was not easy. There were definitely some takeaways that I got from this, but yeah, I just want to share it with you. So the very first thing that I got is that planning beforehand is super key. The biggest thing that you can do for any sit-down interviews that you're going to be doing is to plan. And the way that looks like is by doing pre-interviews. Pre-interviews saved me so much time. I was able to get from behind the desk of the director, which is me, which is crazy, and essentially remind the talent, remind the individual that I was talking to that, hey, you said this in our pre-interviews. Can you bring that around so this can be a meaningful transition into the next scene or whatever it is? And that allowed me to dial in what I wanted more of out of the individuals that were being interviewed. So pre-interviews were super huge. Another thing that saved my butt was using Milanote. Milanote was really great because it allowed me to visually see what was in my head now down on paper, and it allowed the people that I was working with as well to see it as well. So that really helped. And even though I had things planned out, there were things that I didn't do well that I would have done better. There was a scene that I wanted to shoot at the very beginning of it that's these interviews in particular, and I didn't plan that out as well. So I had producer asking me questions, I had the DP asking me questions, I had the boomer operator or sound mixer asking me questions as well, and that actually took time away from us actually getting things done. So in hindsight, what I would have done is make sure that I had everything down to the T of what I wanted. So now I was just essentially directing because I know exactly what I wanted. So it was my first time. There are things to learn, but that is definitely something that I could have done better for sure. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this process is being able to shoot with people I enjoy shooting with. Hey, just one thing, if you like the content, go ahead and like it. If you love it, go ahead and subscribe. I know this doesn't really mean much to you, but it does mean a lot to me, and I love you forever. So yeah, see you around. It's one thing to do something and it's high level individuals that you know is gonna get your stuff done, but regardless of if they are really good at their job, the reality is if you can't vibe with them, then for me, that's a red flag. So find people that you enjoy being around. I was around these guys and girls in particular for almost 12 hours. So I wanted to make sure that there was a good vibe. And honestly, we had a lot of fun. It was really great. And if you're the individual that is putting anything together of this sort, renting out a studio, having people there for a long period of time, get food. So I did a good job and a bad job of this. What I did good with is I had a lot of snacks. So there were things for them to pick up and go, you know, make sure that they're hydrated, make sure that they had food. I actually bought too much, so you know, maybe next time I'll pare that down. And the bad thing is I didn't have food prepared for them at this point. Because the reality is I didn't necessarily have the budget for it, but next time I will make sure that I have a budget so I can have snacks and also get Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats or whatever you have in your city for them, so they can essentially not just have snacks and water, but they actually have real food for them to eat to carry them through the day. That is definitely something that I would have done better. I wouldn't have taken it on myself. I did buy all the snacks because, like I said, this was a shoestring budget that I was working with, but it'd be nice if I could have somebody create like a food platter for people. So not only do they get the snacks, but they also get some mini sandwiches and different things of that nature for them to eat. So definitely something that I learned. But overall, this was a really good experience. I absolutely enjoyed it. There was nothing that I would change in particular. I would just make sure I'm just a little bit more organized. I think I did fairly well with how I organized myself, but there was definitely a next level I could have gone to make sure that everything was dialed in, everybody was ready to execute once we hit record, so we don't have to do too many retakes. But the reality of it is, I loved it, every second of it. This was really great. This was a special for me because 3 years ago, I would have never imagined that I would be starting my first documentary with a crew of 4 people outside of myself. 4 or 5 different interviews were done. There's still so much more to do, and I'm excited to bring you along this journey as I'm creating this documentary. And if you want to know what the documentary is about, it's called The Better Together, and it is highlighting Black creatives and organizations, 2 organizations in particular in the city of Edmonton that have helped Black and minority creatives get a leg up and get connected to larger platforms and so on, where they can jumpstart their career or even collaborate with one another to create bigger projects. So I'm excited to do this. This is going to be an absolutely amazing experience and journey. I know there's going to be ups and downs, but honestly, I'm here for it. I really am here for it. It's going to be really awesome. Anyway, that's all for me today. If this is something that blessed your spirit, go ahead and like this. If this is something that you want to keep up with, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, blow it up people's elbow and all of that great stuff. And if you want to get an alert of when the next one comes out, go ahead and hit that bell, please do. Until the next one, go ahead and do something creative today.